students in the future, so they can actually see inside, say, a body's organs, and actually be able to see the teacher touch which parts she's talking to. So our building is only 1 week away. We hope to have our official opening during the college fete, and I'll get it before Father Athanasius does. It's on the 26th and 27th of February next year, so put that weekend into your diary, because we'd love to have you all there sharing with us. The new school has a new library in it, so we have the equivalent to 8 classrooms and a brand new library and 2 teachers' rooms in that building. It also means that we'll be able to move the library down there and turn the existing library into a technology centre. And I'm pleased to announce that the government has just given us another $100,000 on top of the $100,000 we received earlier this year to buy another 60 to 60 computers to go into that technology centre. And it will house 3 computer labs as well as interactive materials. That aside, probably the most important thing that happened this year is that the new artificial turf was put down. If you ask any of the girls or boys, that's the biggest thing, the best and most important thing that I've done all year. Because they can play out there without getting muddy, they can play out there if it's wet, or it doesn't matter, they just love it. By the way, I'd like to put a roof over that. If anyone can help me out, I need $400,000. That would really cover it, look great. We do rely heavily on government funds, there's no doubt about that. The government has paid 60% of our new building. The government has made it possible to have all those computers and to create the technology centre. And we're currently applying for more government funds to build specialist rooms, such as a kitchen and home economics room, an art room, a gym room and a music room. And I'm just waiting to have more music so that we can get our students involved in instrumental music as well as our choir. More important to all of these physical developments in the school is our attention to learning. I said at the start of the year, at the start of tonight, that 76% of our students go on to university. And what we're trying to do is to improve the quality of the learning that students are going through so we can even make that better into the future. I'd like to let you know that the staff involved in middle school and in secondary school have actually spent 2 to 3 nights every week. Every fortnight they spend an afternoon with people from ISV that have been training them to improve what it is that we provide. The success of your children is how we teach and how they learn. We've developed a whole new strategy for how we're going to ensure that every one of our children is successful. It's called evidence-based learning. It's a bit like when you go to the doctor. The first thing a doctor does these days is talk to you, then send you off for tests. Lots of tests, expensive tests. But before they diagnose the problem, they want to find out exactly what's wrong with you. And our evidence-based teaching will do that. Your students will be tested at the start, middle and end of every year with tests that are developed by ACER, as well as their normal tests, exams and those things that they have already. But the purpose of this testing is not to test your children. The purpose of this testing is to make sure that teachers know what every individual child needs. So this is a test for the teacher. It tells them what they need to teach, and it tells me how I need to help my teachers to make sure that every one of your children is successful. And I can reassure you that every teacher on my staff will be personally responsible to me to set goals for each child, to test their children, and to make sure that they're reaching their goals for 2011. No child will slip through the net. Each child is critically important and a critical member of our St. Anthony's family. And that's a growing family. Special thanks to those parents who came and helped us at the shopping centres, who have been to different churches, who have helped us promote the good work that we do at St. Anthony's. I think we currently have something like almost 40 new students joining the college and not into prep next year. And when you've only got 267 students, that's a tremendous start to the growth that we need to do to be able to provide the services that you would like for your students. So that's probably enough from me. There's a lot of noise behind me, so we must be getting ready for the next part of the program. Well, hopefully they'll hear me anyway. You ready? Okay, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our Arabic presentation for this evening.
مساء الخير عليكم، أهلا وسهلا بكم. إحنا هنقدم لكم النهاردة أوبريت جميل بيقدمه كل صف ابتدائي من فرق سنة 6، والأوبريت ده اسمه توني في العيد.
طبعا ما يقدرش يجي، ما انت عارف بقى.
ازيكم يا جماعة؟ كل سنة وانتم طيبين.
وانت طيب. ازيك يا مايكل؟
سيبوني بقى علشان متضايق قوي.
ليه؟ في ايه؟
انت شايف؟
لا، في ايه؟
مش شايف القميص اللي انا لابسه حلو قد ايه؟
ده جميل قوي. ليه؟ في ايه؟
ده بتاع ليلة العيد. اصل بابا السنة دي مجابليش غير قميص واحد بس، مش عارف البس ايه بكرة.
يوه، امال انا عامل ايه؟ بابا اداني عادية قليلة قوي، يا دوبك اجيب 5 سندوتشات همبرجر و4 سندوتشات شيش كباب و2 كوكاكولا بطل. بس انتوا بتفكروا في حاجات حلوة خالص. لا، انتوا عرفتوا مشكلتي، انا هنعصب عليكم. يا رب يا رب، انا ناسي نفسي بس مرة واحدة بالظبط. ليه؟ بالنسبة لي فوق ليه؟ يا ريت فوق ليه؟
ايه تحته؟
بالظبط، عشان كل يوم هو الصغير بيدقني كل يوم من على السرير. يا ربي.
قلت